Hey guys, this is Eric from Untitled Unboxing, and in this video, we're going to take a look at Figma number 322, Yuki Makoto from Persona 3 the movie. And just a heads up guys, I don't know anything about Persona. I've seen some stream and YouTube videos of Persona, but I've never actually played it. But the character looks really cool. I'm just a really big fan of Figma, so I figure why not. But anyways, here's the front of the box, here is the left of the box, here is the right of the box, and here is the back of the box. And that's not wasting any more time and bust this thing open and see what we got. Alright, so here we have the figure still in there in the packaging, and it looks really good. That's not wasting any more time, and check out the figure itself. Alright, so here we have the figure itself, and I think it looks really good for the most part. It's got really good attention to detail, beautiful paintwork. As expected from Max Factory, they're very good at making these anime characters, and this guy is no exception. But that said, I do feel like he looks a little bit weird with this floating jacket. I think the floating jacket bothers me the most. Some people complain the shoulder looks a little bit off, which I think is not too bad, but I kind of wish they could have included another jacket where it's just like not dynamic, right? Because this angle, he just looks a little bit fat, I feel like, which he shouldn't be. But anyways, let's check out articulation. Do let me know in the comments what you guys think though. And for the articulation, let's quickly go over it from the neck down. He can look up about this much, look down about this much, and he can turn his head no problem. And the shoulder, just on a standard Figma joint, you can raise his arm up about this much, and you do have to swivel through the shoulder. This part is on a softened material, so you won't have to worry about this hinder your articulation at all. And of course, you can curl and bicep swivel as well with the Figma joint, and you do have the ball wrist. And you can bend forward about this much, bend backwards about this much for the ab crunch, and you can do side to side movement. Let me just take this off, show you guys it's just a really big ball joint in there. And we have the infamous Figma diaper, which is on a softened material, so it won't hinder your kicks. And you can bend about this much, and you do have the side to side pivot and the toe hinge. And that's it for the articulation, and let's check out the accessories. And for the accessories, like usual, we start with the default face, and I think it looks really good. I really like these calm looking anime characters. And then we get a sideways looking smile. And then we get a more serious expression, which looks very similar to the default one, to be honest. And then we get a rack of hands, and let's try them on one by one. And first off, we have the display open hands, and then these are very standard for Figma figures. And then we get one pointing finger for the right hand. And next up we have this red band, and I'm not sure what this is called exactly. Do let me know in the comments, but it says SES on it. I'm assuming this is for some kind of class president or something. But yeah, it looks very, very good. I really like it. And next up, he came with a pair of hands for him to hold the sword, and of course, it's very nicely painted and sculpted. You can take this off to slide it onto his hand, and let's try that out. And here I have him assembled with a sword, and it looks very good. And lastly, it came with one right hand for you to hold the gun, and I do have the gun and the holster over here. You got to change the whole diaper to have the holster, and let's try this out. And here we have him assembled with a gun, and it does look very good. I especially like the pouch. Again, I'm not familiar with the character, so I'm not sure why this is his infamous pose. I don't know why he commits suicide, but let's jump straight into the size comparison. And for the size comparison, we can start with the Dragon Ball s.h.figuarts, Masco 112 Daredevil, Punisher, and s.h.figuarts Street Fighters. And then we have the amazing Yamaguchi Venom, Spider-Man, and s.h.figuarts Tony Stark and Hawkeye. And then we have some Kamen Riders. And lastly, we have some recent Figma figures, and let's jump straight into the final thoughts. Alright, so for the final thoughts, unfortunately, I don't have a solid answer for you guys this time around in terms of recommendation. But that said, I did enjoy the figure. I think it looks very nice. It's very fun to pose with. And the only real issue I have is the jacket. If it were to come with another jacket, like Persona 4, I would have liked it a lot more. And if you're a big fan of the series, I still think it's worth it. In my personal experience, Figma is usually very good with their quality, so you're gonna get something pretty decent at least. They are a little bit more expensive, but that seems to be the trend with all figures right now, so there's nothing we can do about it. But we can always complain. I think that's it from me, and do let me know in the comments what you guys think, and don't forget to like and subscribe. This is Eric. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!